The flower stand on Fun with Flowers and Jay is provided by Golden Flowers. Today, Fun with Flowers and Jay is brought to you by Golden Flowers.
Welcome to the world of flowers. I'm Jay Schwanke. I've spent my entire life surrounded by flowers. As a fourth-generation florist, flowers have been a part of my daily life for as long as I can remember. Now I'm on a mission to share my knowledge and love of flowers with everyone I meet. Growing, picking, arranging, designing, and sharing. It's all fascinating to me because I love flowers. Anything flowers and everything flowers. Welcome to Fun with Flowers and Jay. Today on Fun with Flowers and Jay, I'm getting a little inspiration from the Golden Flowers flower stand to create this beautiful white and green arrangement with some of their novelty flowers. Many times people ask me, Jay, how do you do what you do? And by that they mean the arrangements that I make. How do they start? Where do they come from? I have to tell you that it always starts with pretty. I want to make sure that what I'm going to create is going to be attractive and that the flowers are going to go together, and when people look at them, they're going to be inspired and they're going to think, that's a beautiful flower arrangement. It's not necessarily about artistic character or things like that. It's about the flowers and enjoying them. So it's great when I walk into my studio every day and I can look at the golden flower stand. When I look at that, I see those colors because the colors are the second part of the inspiration. Choosing colors that go together. Now, one of the things that you know about me is I use colors for impact. So if I'm going to do a red arrangement, I want different tones of red. If I'm going to do a purple arrangement, I want shades and tints and tones. So lavenders and purples start to go together and create strong impact. The other thing to remember is also about white. I like to use white and green together, and I don't have a tendency to use white with other flowers very often because I feel like it dilutes the impact. But when you use white together with green, you get another dynamic impact that's really important. So remember to step back and view your flowers. Our Golden Flowers flower stand is a great resource for creativity because I can look at the different types of flowers and make a decision on the arrangement I'm going to create. I love roses and carnations just as much as anybody else. But sometimes I look for something a little bit different so that when people look at the arrangement, they're going to be awe-inspired by the novelty of the flowers that we see. One of the things that Golden Flowers does so well is have a novelty selection. We've seen their roses and their alstroemeria, their beautiful carnations, but now let's take a look at some of their novelty products. Their green ball dianthus is incredible. Look at the size of these and the stem length. That's a beautiful product. And when people see this, they're always thinking, what exactly is that? That causes an interest in a bouquet that's invaluable. Spray stock, that's one of my favorites because we're talking about real estate here. One piece of stock looks great, but spray stock with all those different branches takes up a lot of room in an arrangement. So if we're creating a vase arrangement, great opportunity to use those. Or we can break them apart and use them in handwork or bridal work. It's a very valuable flower for your arrangements. Golden Flowers ensures that they have lots of things to choose from, whether it's calla lilies or spray roses, hypericum, or even ornithogonum. Star of Bethlehem. I love this flower because its performance is so incredible. We have a flower that can be in an arrangement for up to 10 days and continue to perform and open up. People are fascinated by this flower, and I think we overlook it a lot. So as you can see, my talking about the white and green together caused me to get really inspired to create a white and green arrangement featuring the novelty flowers from Golden Flowers. Let's get started with the project. We'll start with our spray stock. It's great because it forms a grid work that will sink down into the container and allow us to cross other stems through it. It helps hold the structure together inside our container. We're working with a wooden box from Accent Decor. It has a liner on the inside that holds water. We're simply arranging into it like we would a vase. I've also used bear grass. I've looped it around and I've bound it together in bunches. I find that working with bear grass in bunches and binding it together helps control it in the arrangement. Callas are great because they're interesting and they also are a line flower. So using them in different lengths allows us to bring our eye back into the central focal area of the arrangement. Next, we'll add our green ball dianthus. It's another great structure. Because the heads are so dense, we can make flower placements directly through it. Next, we can place on our spray roses. Spray roses are also great for real estate because there's so many flower heads on each stem. So placing a few of them through the green ball dianthus gives us a great focal area for those beautiful roses. We'll accent either side of the arrangement using some hypericum berries. Add our Star of Bethlehem last. I use those over the center of the arrangement. The stems are actually going to grow as those blooms open up. It's almost like having fireworks in the arrangement. It's a beautiful arrangement, and it's fun. I forget how much I love white and green together. And the beautiful flowers at Golden make my impression of that color palette absolutely beautiful. These novelty flowers are incredible, unusual, and eye-catching. Until next time, keep having fun with flowers.